my kitchen garden, and I thought I would show you what I did here. I'm going to dig in this wood chips down in here. There it is. Potato. I planted potatoes in here, and I just lay them on top of the ground, push the mulch around them, and they grow just fine, or at least they did last year. And then here's the ferns that my mom gave me. They're not coming yet, but there's little babies wanting to come through the mulch. And then I planted lettuces around through here and along the hosta bed. And the hosta bed still needs to be covered with mulch because the chickens got in there and scratched all the mulch outside of the wattle. Here I have some kale planted, really baby kale, arugula. This should be easy to just pop out the kitchen door and pick. And then right in front of the apple tree here I have spinach, and I finally planted out the curly cress. It seems to be really happy there. The spinach seems to be happy too. It's been here about 3 days and never had any wilting or anything. Came right out of my winter sow jug and into the ground and never seemed to even bother it at least. The thorns are for the dog. He thought my newly made beds were a wonderful bed, and he would lay on those poor little spinaches, so I put that there. Then I put onions in there, and they're not coming, of course. And then I tried a row of kale right through here. And I transplanted the comfrey 2 days ago. Never even wilted, never did anything. It just seems as happy as can be. All the way around the herb spiral. Because I really want more comfrey, and I had it where people would step on it when they went through my garden. I like my garden to be people friendly, so I moved my comfrey. And then there's thyme that made it over the winter and is coming back, and here's some sage that did the same thing. And my poor little blueberry bush was so sad that I put a milk jug over it, and then I stuck these sticks in around it so that nobody would kick over the jug accidentally. More like nobody, as in the dog. And I'm hoping that'll help this thing get a jump start and maybe do a little better this spring. Here's some more comfrey. It gets moved. And then here I planted some more of my winter sow dino kale around this log, just for eye appeal. I figured if it makes it, hurrah. If it doesn't, I'm not out. I have so many of them. Here is horseradish coming up. This is March 14th, and I believe it's the first time I've ever had a horseradish come up this early. But it's doing pretty well. This is my, I don't know what it is, just a cedar stick I stuck in the ground. And then in here, I had one blue potato that was organic or something like that. I got from a Pine Tree Seeds, I believe it was, or maybe it was Baker's Creek, that the turkeys didn't eat, and I put it in there in hopes that I can get seed potatoes from it and maybe actually save that one little tiny potato and have blue potatoes. And then here is the walking onions Mom gave me. They made it over the winter. I couldn't believe these things made it over the winter. So I planted them on Saturday and put the milk jug around them to kind of encourage them. And put the mulch up around them. Hopefully they'll do all right there. And then over here is the blackberry bush. Didn't do so swell last year, and it was struggling this year, and so I put a milk jug over it. I don't know if that'll help or not, but and then over through here and into the actual garden. Here is the fig tree that Mom gave me, and it is actually has survived all the way till only that one little bit of the top of the stem isn't living. The rest of it's alive and doing fine as far as I can see. I'm expecting it to come out any time here. We did have a little bit of a cold snap recently, and I just ran out here during the night and popped a bucket over it. And a bucket for real that time. But I am planning to put a milk jug over it to see if that'll kind of help, because I anticipate we'll get some cold weather yet. It's only March 14th yet. And we have red raspberries coming, and I'm hoping to be able to get more raspberries. Last year we had some, but you know, just eating, that's all. And then Chad's blueberry plant made it through the winter, and it's got buds coming. And then he planted strawberries, and they are peeking through the mulch. They're doing really, really good. This is the bed that the children were making in the other video we made for you. He planted strawberries in there pretty much right away, and they were really happy. They just came right out of the ground. And then here is the burdock coming up, and that's a lily. And this is the mulberry bush that we got from Pennsylvania. The seed, the berry that I brought home and stuck in the ground. It's doing really well. And there are the children. Say hello. Hi. I had to show you the peach tree. There's a honeybee in that blossom. There is a mason bee in that blossom. And it's blooming. It's March and it's blooming. I don't know about this.